Alright, hey you guys, it is TsubakiSwagg and I'm coming to you with my review of Naruto Shippuden episode 367, Hashirama and Madara. Oh my goodness. I have been waiting to see this chapter, these chapters animated for forever. This was like probably one of my favorite parts of the war, even though it's technically not part of the war. It is and it isn't. It's like Hashirama telling the story of how him and Madara met, but this this episode was awesome. Oh my goodness. It was even funnier seeing like the way Hashirama and Madara interacted with each other when they first met animated, because it looked so much funnier being animated. But I love this episode because Hashirama and Madara, they are so much alike yet so different. But I mean, they were brothers in a previous life, which was why Hashirama felt that he had a kind of kinship with Madara, because they are the transmigrants of Indra and Ashura. So this episode was awesome. Oh my goodness, I was so ready to see this episode, and I'm sorry I'm late putting it up, but I've been literally playing God of War for the past 2 days. So, but this episode, we see like Hashirama and Madara, when they first meet, they don't even tell each other their clan names, because that's like one of the main rules of shinobi, is you're not supposed to tell a stranger your clan name, which was understandable, and both of them understood that. But they still became, like, literally every time they saw each other, excuse my computer, every time they saw each other, they became closer and closer, and they had, like, their ideals were so similar. Like, they just wanted to have peace within their clans. They, even though they didn't even know that one was a Senju and one was a Uchiha, they just wanted to have peace, and they were literally in the middle of a war. And I think they had a better opportunity of getting to know each other because they didn't know each other's clan names. Because if they had known each other's clan names, that would have been absolutely horrific, and one of them probably would have died, or both. So that just makes it sadder and more awesome at the same time. But in this episode, we also see Tobirama, and we see Aitama, or, well, is Hashirama's other brother, whom was killed during the war. And Hashirama, he literally, like, he is the kind of person that doesn't want to see all these children dying, like literally children dying for absolutely no reason, when they don't have to, because they're being considered shinobis even, and being killed by grown people, grown men and women, which in a way really does suck. But and Hashirama's dad is a butthole. Like, for real, he doesn't understand the fact that sometimes little kids really, they're only doing this because their parents want them to, not necessarily because they want to do it. Some of them do, some of them don't. Like, Hashirama is probably one of those ones who didn't necessarily want to be a shinobi, but he grew up in it, so it was kind of a birthright for him to even become a shinobi. And this is why him and Madara started, like, as they started growing stronger together and being closer and closer as friends and just getting to know each other better, they both decided that they were going to make, well, pretty much create what was going to be in the future the Leaf Village. And in doing so, they decided, like, they were pretty much writing history without even really knowing about it. Excuse the siren. But this episode, it was freaking awesome. Oh my goodness. But other than that, like, they also show, like, closer to the end of the episode, Tobirama finds Hashirama after him and Madara, like, they skipped stones across the river to each other, and they caught the other, and they said to hold on to it until the next time they saw each other. So that's what they were going to do. And Tobirama found Hashirama, well, he was watching him, and brought him back to their father, and his father told Hashirama that Madara was an Uchiha, and that seeing him could possibly make the rest of the clan call him a traitor, even though he had no idea that he was an Uchiha. Even though Madara slipped up one day and told him that he had a Sharingan, but as he found out about this, his father pretty much told him that next time he goes to see Madara, he has to follow him after they leave, and if Madara senses him or finds out that he's following him, to kill him. and Hashirama looked like, he didn't even look like his normal depressed self. It was just like a shock and awe moment at that point, because him and Madara literally were like best friends, more like brothers, and now it has come to a point in time that he might have to actually kill or attempt to kill Madara. So the next episode is going to be freaking awesome, because I already know it's going to happen, but I'm not going to keep talking, because if I keep talking, I will probably spoil something for those who do not read the manga. So I'm going to stop talking here. But I would love to hear what you guys think is going to be happening in the next episode, because this episode was freaking awesome. Oh my goodness. I loved this part of the manga. This part of the manga was probably one of my favorite parts, besides like the Kushino and Minato part with Naruto and all that good stuff. But yeah. So, as always, like I said, please let me know what you guys think is going to be happening for those of you who don't read the manga. And as always, please remember to comment, thumbs up, and subscribe. And this is TsubakiSwagg saying adios.